When they start doing nonsense, you just pause. Morning, class. How was your morning? How was your night? It was bad, eh? Mine was good. But it will be better with time, eh? But when you get to finish college and doing so, last time we looked at waves and that was that. So today we're going to look at time effect of forces. And Madam Asumta is going to take us through. Tell me whatever you researched about. So the floor is yours. The materials are there.
Morning, class. Today we are going to talk about moments. Moments is defined as the total force and the perpendicular distance. When we are carrying out this experiment, we use some materials. These materials include knife edge. This is our knife edge I'm talking about, this one. And we have the metal rule. This is the metal rule. You see, this. We have a piece of string. Like this one is what you're calling the string. We have a standard mass of 100 grams, is this one. What we call the standard mass of 100. And when you are carrying out this experiment, you follow the following procedures. First procedure, you must balance this meter rule to the knife edge. To the side. Can you eat what I am doing? You balance the meter rule on the knife edge and not the balancing point.
We want to see. You
first balance this meter rule on the knife edge, yeah? And after balancing it, it should be horizontal. Then you note this point, what we call the pivot. Remember, first balance.
Also be doing that, I give you some materials. Hello, he's representing your group, right? So look at whatever he's doing. You will do it after her.
Remember, look at mine with this balance horizontal. And they can give you a question like, you want to do what? You need to find the mass of a dry cell. And to find the mass of the dry cell, you must have this standard mass of 100 grams. You must put it like this.
You're doing whatever she's doing.
You get this one like this. Remember, as you see, observe. Bring it this one here like this. To get this one to be balanced horizontal at the first, if at the first it was horizontal, you must have another thing here. To be balancing again horizontal. They can give you a bottle in an exam to find the mass of a bottle, or a dry cell of a stone. You must put another one here, and this standard mass one here, in order to be balancing like that the first Yes. Here they tell us if you want to find another procedure is to tie a standard mass of 100 grams and suspend it at a distance from any distance you want at an like here I have done. I've got this one and I take it at a distance of 30 centimeters. Are you seeing? Tie a dry cell with a small string and suspend it on the other side. If they have told you to find the mass of a dry cell, is what I was talking about, that you put it on the other side. Have you understand? Measure the distance 1 and distance 2 from the pivot. What I call the distance 1, our distance 1 was here. We must measure this distance from here. This is the distance 1, and this one, distance 1 to the pivot. What I'm calling the pivot is this point. You can call it pivot. Apply the principle of moments to determine the mass of the dry cell. What I call principle of moments. Numbers don't laugh. What I call the principle of moments like this. Let me draw this experiment and you'll see. We are assuming that this is our 8-millimeter rule. This is the what? Remember, this is the standard mass of 100 grams. This is our M1, the mass they have given you. And the dry cell, the mass of the dry cell, they want this one. Mass 2, mass 2. And you see it. And the distance they are telling, this is the distance 1 and distance 2. And with what I call clockwise principle of clockwise moments is like this. This is the anti-clockwise. And this is the clockwise. And when we are calculating, we say clockwise moments is equal to anti-clockwise moments. Like here, clockwise moments is equal to anti-clockwise. If they have given you an equation to calculate the mass of a bottle like that, you must use clockwise moments is equal to anti-clockwise moments. Whereby, at our clockwise moments, we have this mass 2 times distance 1 is equal to times mass 1. Like that, clear, members? Members, that's all.
Let's clap up. 1 factorial, please. Alright, answer. You give her 0 for the forward mark for participation. All together. So, any questions for her before you go? Any questions or corrections in whatever she was discussing for us? You don't have any questions? So that means you have either understood everything or understood nothing. Have I understood something? Okay, you come and show us what you have understood. Yambo. Tell. Hey, you come and show the class. Me, I already know it. So you come here and show us what you have understood. See, for years, you know, come and show us what you have understood. Hurry. Don't waste our time. I'm giving you 2 minutes to tell us what you have understood. So meanwhile, thank you. But maybe a reminder connection here. When you say M2D1, this is okay. But then there's a question is, what if you have more masses hanging this side? You see like here, I have 100 I can stick here 100, I put 200, I put this side 300, I put 400. So what to do that? When you have many masses on the clockwise, when you say clockwise, you know the watch. You know the watch there is here. When it moves, the watch moves like, it starts from here, then it goes like what, like this. Eh? So that is called a clock. A clock, okay, let's talk about the clock. So that means if you do like this, it's called clock what? Clockwise. The motion is like a clock, eh? The hand clock, all the minute, all the second clock, eh? But then when you do like this, then you're doing the opposite, and that is the anti-clock. Okay, then more so. So here, the principal moments is, yes, it's clockwise moments and clockwise. But what if there are more? You find you have summation, eh? That means you find you're adding like M3 times like D3. What if the distance is like here? What if I insert another one here of 200 here? Then I insert another one here of M3 or M4. That means here I will have here something added, put here something added. So the principal moment, if I can make a little correction, who can tell us the correction, the one that is missing here? When you add up, what do we get? What do we call it in English? Or in physics? When you add up things. You know when you subtract, it's called subtraction or a division. Rather, when you divide, it's called a division. Eh? When you say A has been divided by this, it's called a what? Division. When we say A times B, it's called a what? Product. When we say A plus B, it's called what? What? Huh? It's called what? Okay, what does this symbol represent when I say like this? When I say summation of A, N, then from 0 to 1, it's called what? Anyone who answers it, I'm going to buy you break. Break. This one is called what? Okay, go and research, I will not tell you. But when I say A plus B, it's called what? What have I done here? So what is the answer? When I have this product. This is what? When I say M3 times M, it's called what? No, don't answer like questions. It's called what? When I say M3 times D2, it's called what? It's called a product. You clap. You don't clap. So then here. So now when you get products and you add them, you are saying this is a summation, eh? So when you get products and add them, so it's called what? You obtain a sum. Okay. So now the principal moment is that the sum of clockwise moments is equal to the sum of what? Clockwise moments. So I'm expecting that to sum of what? Oh. So any questions for me? The topic is done by you. You have to go to the library and research and find out more. The teacher is supposed to give you 25% and you look for 75%. This is new curriculum. There is a laboratory there down there. Is a I have a phone. After you will come for my phone, you research the notes. Next week, I need to find you with your own handwritten researched notes. All together? We go it a day. How many questions? Okay, you come and ask. The man must speak up to the end. We need to be short.
I'm asking that if in an exam you are request to ask you to obtain the mask.
You ask the class actually. The class can also answer. You ask the class.
I'm asking that if in an exam you are asked to obtain the mass of something, for example a bottle, anything, how do you obtain the mass of it?
Obtain the mass of what?
Of any item given.
So who can answer us? Who can answer us? Okay. You see this thing? It's called the what? The mass. But what's the definition of the word mass? This is just the what? Okay, which material is this? Which material is this? Sorry. Which material is this? Who can tell us what is this? Steel. Eh? Yes, it is still coated, but this is just something metallic. Eh? Which again? So this one is not mass. It is representing a what? A mass. So that means in an event that I have a box of chalk, it will be my mass. In an event that I have thread, it will be my mass. In an event that I have this, it will be my mass. So in an event like here, say a bottle is a mass. But what is mass? You can tell us what is mass. Wait. Wow. Next time we shouldn't see there. Okay. Who can tell us what is a mass? What's just mass? By definition. That's one. Tell us what is mass?
Mass is the quantity of matter a body can contain.
Clap it. Answer. Even 0.051. That's how they can be right. Unishes. Did I take all the papers? Yes, one sheet of paper. And you're not giving people marks, please. Madam. That's giving 0.05. Even 0.5. So now the guy have break. Chris has participated. Also you. Oh, you haven't participated. Please. You don't want to participate. You want free things, eh? Free things. You destroy your town as a big man, eh? We have some trade by big. Free things will destroy your town. So you should avoid them. If you haven't worked, sit, chill, the next day come prepared. I know you can afford break, eh? I'm buying you break. Oh, naga, naga. I'll say, keep your money. Anyway, I'll buy you break, also you. And then by the end of the lesson, you come and tell us what you have understood. Or else you can actually come and arrange these things. You are going to tell you. You can go and sit as well, right? Now I'm 0.05, right? 0.05, the break, buying break. Those are marks for people who participate. That means if you, by the time at the next stage, if every day makes 0.1, you divide by 10. 10 divided by 0.1, you participate 10 times. That means if you come here and demonstrate, it will be easier for you. But if every participation I give you 0.05, eh? You quarter 10. Do you know what you get here? You have participated how many? 20 times of participating for it to make part? Just one. Just one. Okay. Who can do this? Who can? One divided by 0.1. Who can tell us? Do you know what it comes about? This is man. Simple man. Who can tell us? You don't do the division using decimals. Eh? 1 divided by 0.1. I've said this is your contribution for participation. So we can say like we get 0.1. So whether one you have to divide. So you get 1 divided by 0.1. You want to find the times you participate to get a 1. An addition of it. Your integration. You come and do it. I don't want to just say 10. Just try. Yes, I want to see how you can do it. I'm saying every time you participate, you get 0.1. So, for you to get 1, you want to see how many times you have participated. This one has participated, how many times you have participated. I think that's why you're recording.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sure the class will So that means, thank you. You clap. And all this clap is not clap for you. Change for that patient who is. So it is 10 altogether. You participate 10 times to get a 1 on addition of the activity of integration. And I told you the final paper, you need to work hard for your activity of integration because this is continuous assessment. We call it formative, like we are doing now. We do it within here. as the process of education is very good. Then summative, that is the final paper that you're going to doubt here. So you not come the paper to get 100 when you have not been participating here. You need to get 10 and 50 intervention I want to give you. Because the 50 intervention is in that case that out of 10, 6 are from what you read, then 4. How we participate in class. Then the other 2, how you approach. How you approach a teacher and how you approach your colleagues. So here we are teaching the entire week. For my case, I don't know how to teach us. So I think it's time for break. Even if you're thinking somewhere it is too fertile, you have to leave. So we catch up next time. See you. Thanks.